President reversing what he calls the irrational campaign against plastic straws, started by Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and some other liberals, of course. They use climate change as an excuse to push, and in some cases to mandate, that Americans use straws that would basically disintegrate. So joining me now is President of America's Plastic Makers, Ross Eisenberg. Ross, welcome, first of all.
Thank you for having me. Great to be here.
What was going on in your industry the last few years? Did you take a hit with all this liberal madness that we needed paper straws that didn't even work?
Look, it's been a tough few years for our industry here in the U.S. It could be so much better. The last 4 years have driven a lot of our manufacturing out of the country, and it's time to bring it back. This is an industry that is one of the largest industrial sectors in the United States. We benefit from extremely low energy prices, which is a building block of what we do here. And policies were standing in the way of us really being the dominant producer here in the U.S. and exporting that to the rest of the world. So we're excited that the president has recognized the important role that plastics play in everyday life, and it's go time. We're happy that we're open for business.
It's go time. Yeah, Starbucks was even trying to do neither paper nor plastic. Just pour the drink somehow out of the plastic cup, and I'd spill it on myself all the time. But Kamala Harris weighed in on this back in one of her previous campaigns. Let's take a listen to that.
I'm going to be honest, it's really difficult to drink out of a paper straw when if you don't gulp it down immediately, it starts to bend. Yes. and then, the little thing catches it. And then, so we got to kind of perfect that one a little bit more.
So you'd ban it, but rely on innovation.
I mean, we got it. Yeah, innovation is a process, right? You don't just do it. Innovation is a process, but let's encourage innovation. And I think we could do a little bit better than some of those flimsy plastic straws, but we do need to ban the plastic.
All right, we're going to
So even though they didn't work, she said we needed to ban the plastic ones. So you got the Kamala cackle, you got the word salad, and no common sense. Donald Trump talks about a common sense revolution. She says we need to ban them, even though she admits they didn't work.
Yeah, I mean, so every time this happens, the first thing that I think of is, man, I really feel bad for the staffer that handed that person the paper straw, right? I mean, we've all been there, and you don't want to be that person. Look, straws are are one example of why plastic is so important, but plastics are in everything they're the building blocks for just about everything we do. Our car, my iPhone that I carry around here, your food safe packaging that's keeping the food safe for your consumption, your healthcare needs, the blood bags, the IV drips, your home, it's throughout your home, your insulation, your windows, things like that. So it's in everything that we use, and it's there for a reason. It's there because you can typically make more with less. It's less of that material. It performs extremely well, and we use it for so many things. So we're excited about the possibility that we can continue to do this here and do it better than anywhere else. We agree that it doesn't belong in the environment, it doesn't belong in the oceans, and frankly, we do that better here too than anywhere else. And so, hoping that this administration unlocks those policies so that we can make it here better and we can recycle it here better and continue to use these things forever.
This is America. We can figure this out. We can make drinks great again, I suppose. And I loved when liberals would have a paper straw in maybe like a plastic water bottle and say, I'm saving the earth somehow, but it's not gonna. But before you go, I gotta ask you, every time I log into Instagram, I'm getting one of these videos saying I'm gonna die because I'm drinking out of a plastic water bottle and now I gotta use glass. What does the plastic industry say?
Well, I assume you're talking about microplastics, right? So
yes.
This is a concern. We agree that this is a concern. We need to do our research and figure out exactly what the risks and the exposures are of microplastics. We as an industry have committed $15 million to figuring that out. We also think there's a really important role for the federal government to continue to look into this and continue to figure this out. At the end of the day, we believe our products are safe for everyday consumers. There's plenty of laws that enforce that. We think it's worth using those laws to determine and confirm for the public what we already know, which is that our products are safe for us to use.
All right, Ross Eisenberg, making beverages great again. We appreciate it. Good luck to you in the plastic industry. Thanks for coming on.
Appreciate it.